So there's John Haspers, Eugene V. Debs, William Wirt, and James B. Weaver. Have you heard of any of these names? Probably not. That's just what I thought. It's because they ran in a minor party and didn't get a chance to be president. The government should get rid of the two-party system because it creates gridlock in the government, it encourages blind loyalty by voters, and great candidates may never get the opportunity to change the country. My first reason is that the two-party system creates gridlock in the government. It's all competition and no compromise. Parties can never work together and come to a better conclusion for the country. They see it as winners and losers instead of compromising for the citizens. Whenever you're in a competition, you always want to beat them. You never have to hear what they have to say. They might have good reasons, but how would you ever know? Because all you want to do is win. That's how they view this. Next, the government shutdown. Two parties, because of the competition no compromise, the two parties were always fighting. In 2013, this had effect. Because the two parties were fighting all the time, they just shut down the government because they could never get anything done. Next, the opposite party House and Senate. Elections are controlled through opposite parties. They can never communicate and nothing is able to get through to both parties to make a final decision. Another reason the government should get rid of the two-party system is because it creates blind loyalty by voters. This has a high number of straight ticket voters. As we've learned before, straight ticket voting is when a candidate will get a ballot, just decide if they want one party or the other, and not consider all the names listed below. In 2008, the Democrats had just a lead from straight ticket voting. As you can see, this didn't give the other candidates a chance to change people's minds about them. Voters identify with the party and not the candidate. They won't listen to what the other party has to say about his concerns and changes. Instead of the voters saying what they stand for and who the candidate is, they just state what party they stand for. This again doesn't give the other candidates below the party a chance to speak their mind and have the people change their mind about them. The candidates can be voted in by writing the other candidate's popularity. Candidates that are lower down the ballot will get voted by, but no one will understand who they are and what they stand for. This isn't a fair system for the candidates that are further down on the ballot on the losing side, because again, they didn't have a chance to state their opinion, and even if they did, the others didn't listen to them. Last, great candidates may never get the opportunity to change the country. In 1912, Teddy Roosevelt ran for the minor party. He was once the president, but didn't even get his chance to get in by the minor party. This shows little effect the minor parties have just because people want to stick with what they are and what party they stand for. Candidates push to extremes. Candidates that have any traits that are like the other party get washed out. If candidates push to extremes to get the attention of the opposite party, they might not be able to change what they want for the other country. That is, they'll just say what the other party stands for, but that's not actually how they feel. They just want to get the votes in, which isn't a good way because then they would have to still use that if they got voted in, which probably wouldn't happen because they want to stick to their party. And in 1860, only 6 candidates from the minor party got at the highest 10% of votes. With that fact, there are good people running for the minor party, but won't get a chance because all the budgets and money go toward the two-party system, go to the major party candidates. You can now see why the two-party system is bad for the United States government. The two-party system creates an unnecessary obstacle in the government. It supports blind loyalty among voters, and other candidates will never get to share their ideas for the country. If you're running for a minor party, wouldn't you want others to listen to your ideas and consider them? Of course you would. So thank you. So why don't we change that for those running for the minor parties? Thank you for letting me share my ideas and not judging.